Recent weeks of Super Rugby have seen the Hurricanes develop as the slow-starting but fast-finishing team of Super Rugby. Today, though, they need to be on their game as they travel across the ditch to GIO Stadium, where the Brumbies await a team sitting mid-table in Australia, but with the capabilities to take on the best. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Nathan Nicholls Be a Pro series, where we are cracking on through Super Rugby into this must-win round for the Hurricanes as they look to bridge that gap between themselves and the Blues, who sit top of New Zealand. Today's opponent, the Brumbies, we can see on screen now, and a lot of changes to the team over recent years, but Healy starting on the loose head side of the front row will definitely boost this new look side. Pocock still there in the back row, starting on the open side. Number 7 will be the man they'll need to be on top of his game to lead this Brumbies team forward. They haven't really expressed how good they can be as they struggle to reach the top half of the Australian Conference, but they'll really gauge themselves here. Must-win game for them as well. They want to make sure they keep their home winning record intact, and that should hold them in good stead going into the latter parts of this season. Their opponents travelling over to Australia are the Hurricanes, and they have the star of Super Rugby in the number 15 jumper. Nathan Nicholls gets another start at the back, and the team as a whole completely unchanged. Good form has seen Aki and Aso combination continue with Marshall at 10. Perenara just gets better and better at 9, but it's those centres they're going to need to look out for. Corey Jane has been inconsistent at best, but the back row as well. The likes of Renton and Upu Aso are the ones that have really come into form recently. The Hurricanes are in pursuit of the Blues, and another 5 points here will be huge, especially away from the Cape Town. So they are all set to go here. The Brumbies will be the team that will do the kicking off. Nathan Nicholls, of course, at fullback. Kickoff is underway. The Brumbies get this round of Super Rugby to go and beautifully take the kickoff down. And straight away, the Brumbies are on attack as they look down the short side. So, recycling for the home team, but the Hurricanes had a big chance there to turn that ball over. What a start this could be if the Brumbies could come away with the ball and come away with some points as well. Just a couple of minutes in already, and they stay still inside the 22. Some short passes, finding with that wide. Harry Ross must make tackle there, and he does his job well. Kick downfield from Ross, gets it away, and this beautiful field here sees the ball run all the way to the sideline, but not quite go out. Now to knock on for the Brumbies, and here come the Hurricanes, running through the middle. Oh, big bust away. Nicholls going through the middle and to the line. What a try for Nathan Nicholls. What a brilliant show of speed and skill to scythe his way through. Nicholls is on the board. It's 5-0. There's a mistake. Perenara fires it wide, and a big play there off the one pass and straight between fullback and winger. That is speed. A huge show of speed there from Nicholls. Perenara did brilliantly, but that bump off and the carry on play. This here though, how did he fit through that gap? I don't know. But he's got the Hurricanes in the lead with their first use of the football. That is a miraculous play. They kicked out of the 22, and they forced a mistake instantly by the Brumbies. Here is Nicholls lining up his first shot at goal, which is easily slotted between the uprights. It's 7-0 Hurricanes, the visitors, over the Brumbies. Definitely not the start they had in mind there. The Brumbies will want to make it pay, and that time they spent down in the 22 was quickly turned against them. The ball is taken in by the Hurricanes. They'll have use of it now, just outside their own 22. Shoots it back in field, and another good breaking run through the middle there. Nicholls dives on in. It's there for Aso. And Vince Aso looks to go south, but he's going to lose out on the ball here. They all bail out, and the Brumbies come away with it. Pops it in short. They look to keep it tight here, the Brumbies. Now they go for a bit of width. They find a big piece of space there. Cutting it back, but the big boys are there and they're ready for that ball. And it could be turnover. Back to the Hurricanes. Oh, that's horrible from Perenara. He's lost the ball. And now trouble coming wide. It's going to be one-on-one a chance. Nicholls over the dummy. Twice sold. And down the river goes Nicholls. It's a try. Tuolangi, I think, has got it. And the Brumbies hit back. Wow, the show and tell. And he goes for the finish. That pass there, and look how he went one, but twice. And over in the corner, Nicholls wouldn't let him come around. And he's shown a great display of speed there as well. That offload was magical, but this showing numbers here. Harry Ross committed, but Nicholls, well, it's just that little hesitation. And the speed was there for the Brumbies winger who goes over without too much worry at all. The big question, though, will be this kick here for Edwards. It is way out on the right. 7-5. Kick comes in and it's well astray from Edwards. But the try was on the mark from the Brumbies, who at the scoreboard 7-5. The home fans have a bit to celebrate now. It's a well-worked try. Great use of the dummy as well from the Brumbies throughout their play. Nathan Nicholls back to halfway. He's kicking off again. We're just about a quarter of an hour into the match. And, oh, monster of a hit there. The Brumbies have the ball and they've claimed it. They've held it as well. And they'll look to work their way out of their half. They put width on it straight away too.
Release.
Hurricanes pressuring in the fence, but it's all the Brumbies at the moment. There's about a 5-on-1 overlap out here, and amazingly they kick, which is very bizarre. It's gone into the stands. They could have run quite easily. A lot of metres down that short side there, but they've let it go. About 6 players there, all waiting for the ball. As the Hurricanes line up for a set piece. Throw comes in, Coles, he's given it away. That is terrible from the Hurricanes. And an aspect of their game that they should really work on is the set piece. Tussle there with the ball. They choose short side. And a good piece of defence follows him around. Turnover ball! It comes wide quickly to Ross. Ross turns it back. Looks for support. Pops up to Nicholls. Nicholls breaks the line. Looks to go past. Oh, he leaves a fullback for dust. And he's over the 22. And up for try number 2. It takes one moment of brilliance. And Nicholls has another try. It doesn't take much. Great play from Harry Ross to keep that ball alive. A loopy pass. Don't know if it was for Nicholls, but he made it pay. Taking it on the speed run from the back, and he hits it at lightning pace and goes all the way for a big try. The sidestep was magical. Hits it, bang, and away he goes. Too much, too quick. And the Brumbies stand no chance, not even close to stopping the English fullback. There's a reason why he's got 6 Nations titles, Aviva Premiership titles, Curry Cup titles to his name. And it is that speed and it is that elusive running style, along with some phenomenal goal kicking as well, he might add. 14-5 the score. The Brumbies need to score twice to take the lead back now. Still only a quarter of the way through the match. Halfway through the first half, 20 minutes gone. Kick-off by the Brumbies and Edwards goes up and the Hurricanes easily deal with that. Nicholls on hand, saves the ball for his team. Great work from Nicholls. And he's right there as well for another one. Jumps on in, but it may be too late here as the Brumbies have turned this over. Oh, a massive tackle. Shuts down the attack by the Brumbies. The defence of the Hurricanes very good at the moment. Holding it there on the 10-metre line, the Brumbies. Coming wide, trouble. Oh, he had the ball there and all sorts of opportunities. He's messed it up though, he's given it away. Somehow the Hurricanes don't take toll of that opportunity. This could be the opportunity they need, though. They could. Oh, no. It just rolls back to the Brumbies. Another switch of direction. Doing it a lot now are the Brumbies. Hurricanes desperate to turn the ball over. Short back inside over the top now. They got room again. Can they get it free to the man? There's a danger out there. No.
Release.
The falls short, 20 metres out from the Hurricanes line. Nicholls joins the defensive line, puts in a massive tackle.
Release.
Takes the man down in a thunderous heap. Still for the Brumbies, though, outside the 22. They break the line, and they could be away and through. They go wide. Oh, it's knocked on. It's knocked on for the Brumbies. And that is a killer chance gone for the home team. Nicholls joins the race. The ball's fallen up. Don't know what's quite going on here. We'll call it back. It's a knock on by Pocock. But the ball did fall into the end goal. Brumbies players appealing for the try. But that is not going to go their way. Corey Jane and Nathan Nicholls side by side. What can we do, Corey? Is Perenara going to go our way? He does. Looking for width. It gets to Nicholls. Nicholls burns off his marker. He's completed his line breaks. Oh, Corey Jane is not on the ball. Couldn't keep up the lightning speed of Nathan Nicholls. And the ball fires into touch. Line out for the Brumbies. They split it too. Go to the back and it's pulled in nicely. They hold on and they look to go through the gap before looking to the west. Great pass, short ball, wrapped up by Nicholls. Oh! The cover-up tackle was a punisher as well. Again, the Brumbies solid down. They keep it tight and they look to force a way through using power. Width on it. They still don't back themselves to go inside. Now they get it away beautifully. This will be the second Brumbies try. And he goes. It's 2 for the Brumbies. And they scored it through their outside centre. Nicholls covered wide. And through the middle goes Boffelli. The Argentinian did it sensationally. Inside passes, hits the line perfectly. And he had the speed to go all the way. No one got a hand on him. He was over the line. Ross was there. Arso was there as well. Nicholls tried to cover. But this was an exceptionally well-worked try by the Brumbies. These guys know how to finish. 2 big chances. But you may call into question what Nicholls was doing. Defensive positioning there was just a bit off. He covering the short side as we are heading towards half-time. Edwards will add 2. Oh, it is game on here at GIO Stadium. It's 14-12. The Hurricanes lead the home team, the Brumbies, by just 2 points. Nathan Nicholls finds himself back at halfway for the second time. He gets play back underway with a beautiful short kickoff. And is that a high tackle? It is! It's a big high tackle, and it's going to be a card as well. This could be massive. There he goes. Yellow card, he's out of here. Well, decision time here for the Hurricanes, and they opt for 3. Nathan Nicholls, captain and goal kicker, of course, he knows his limits. And he knows he will have this one on bread and butter. Steps up. He's about 35 metres out on the angle. Strikes it nicely. Holds straight and true. And over it goes. The lead is 5. 17-12. Hurricanes over the Brumbies. And a man in the bin as well. That ends the half. Buzzer goes as the ball sailed through for the 3. And the Hurricanes, despite being cut down with possession, have fought well with chances few and far between, come away with a 5-point lead thanks to the boot of Nathan Nicholls. The Brumbies have actually made more chances created here. 4 line breaks, just 3 by the Hurricanes. They've had all the territory, they've had all the possession as well, the home team, yet they haven't made it pay the full toll and still trail going into the second half. It's a fairly clean match though, just 3 handing errors throughout both sides. 2 to the Brumbies, 1 to the Canes, and it is evenly poised. One scoring play, the next scoring play as well, will massively change the outcome of this match. The Hurricanes lead 17-12 over the Brumbies. Well, Nicholls has been heavily involved in this match. He's got all the points. In fact, 2 tries, 2 conversions, and the penalty goal. And he kicks up high into the breeze, but the Brumbies pull it in nicely. And now our first use of the football for the second half. Nicholls, he's been a bit dodgy on defence tonight. You want to fix that up. Oh, it's turnover ball. The Hurricanes have got it back amazingly. Nicholls joins the line. It's go time for the boys in yellow. Change direction and keep it alive nicely as well. The offload's working well for the Canes. They just make their way over the 10-metre line. Short pass back inside. There's a maul going on here. It comes out the back. Nicholls is a bit offside. He's in front of the play here. Short pass going in behind the runner.
Release.
And it holds up again. Jane turns around the corner. Well, great pass, great dummy, and through go the Hurricanes. Wide pass, looking to go all the way into the corner. Can't do it.
Release.
Nicholls there, first man on the scene. Beautifully cleans out the breakdown. Inside pass, that's a horrible one to Marshall. And he gets deposited over the sideline to throw away a really golden opportunity for the Hurricanes to score and put this result almost beyond doubt. The next scorer will definitely pick this up. Nicholls is running from a mile away. What is he doing here? What on earth is going on? Big tackle though from the Canes on defence. Holds it up, puts it back. Crossfield kick. Kicking away from fullback Nicholls. Good tactic, but he runs hard and he runs straight back. He runs away from the maul. He'll look to, looks to step, but another high tackle has put him almost in the hospital ward there from Pocock. He did well to get over, but the little man was far too quick and far too snappy. He took him high and has given him another chance for another 3, and he is an ace with the boots. So this is a tough kick from way out on the left. Nicholls steps up, he's got the breeze against him and holds on the left-hand upright and goes over. 20 points to 12, and now the Brumbies need to score twice yet again. Well, the breeze was in his face for that kick, Nicholls. It was way out on the left-hand side. He had to work very hard to thread that one through. Kickoff is claimed by the Hurricanes. They do well. Oh, our first injury of the season it is. Fire for Fita. The big man in the second row is making his way off. And we will have Thompson to come on. I presume that will be Blake Thompson. Adequate in the second row out on the back row. So if anything, this will boost us
Crouch.
for our ball retention as well.
Bind.
Having a good player in the breakdown.
Sit.
Scrum feed. For the visiting side, that is the Hurricanes. Following the injury to Fafita. So Thompson, he's in the pack and they go away to Ross. Ross, beautiful short pass. What a play from Ross. He's gone away to Nicholls. I think that might have been Thompson who made the great play down the short side. Brumbies turn over though. Where's the cover of fullback? I'm a bit concerned there is none. Someone is back there though and they shut it down nicely. Could be turning over the ball here for the Hurricanes. They could take it straight back. They do. And now again, Perinara. Way to Nicholls. Runs to the ref. Creates space. Beautiful inside pass. Nicholls is still down. Swats away one. Goes wide. Corey Jane. Corey Jane's got one man to beat. Can't do it. Well dragged down. Nicholls though first on hand. He was being held down the tackle. Well, way back when he didn't have the ball, and he's done well here. Now that's what an offload, and then go the Hurricanes. Another try, and that will put this game to bed. It is Dane Coles. He's got the speed of a back, and he shows his worth right there. The short ball and the tackle, the offload has been working exquisitely here for the Hurricanes. Bang! He was held low and freed his arms easily. And once you give Nicholls half a gap, the fullback still buried. It's quite simply a good night for the Brumbies. Again, we see the fast finishing team. It was a tough battle just before half-time. It was 14-12. And now as we head to the final passage of this match, the lead could well be extended out to 27-12 with this kick. Nicholls has the responsibility. The first points he hasn't scored tonight is that try from Coles. So that is a big haul of 22 points for Nathan Nicholls here. Some games, they don't need him. But tonight, he has been well received on the road for the Hurricanes as they continue their chase towards Super Rugby glory. Pulled in by the Hurricanes again. They're going to have to work hard here. They could lose it, and they do. That is not well played off the kickoff. Harry Ross quickly up, though. Trying to be a menace in the ruck. Big pass wide, cuts out 4 or 5 players. Numbers here for the Brumbies. Can they keep swinging it? They've got to decide here. It's 2-on-1. Nicholls holds the man up. Oh, Nicholls commits, but the man cuts him field. It could be tragedy here if Nicholls can't get back. He does just. The pass, that's a knock-on! Oh, that is tragedy for the Brumbies when they were knocking on the door. If they scored there, we could have been in for a finish, but they have been dismantled. Oh, turnover, but we'll be going back for the lost ball. Edwards, the guilty party.
Crouch.
He envisioned himself scoring the try before he had the ball in his hand. 15 minutes remain. Oh, Brumbies could turn this over. We need to get up. We need to get flat. Get up, Nathan. Get flat. Beautiful pass. Again, cuts out 2-3 players. Sits up for the Brumbies. Wide they come. That's a good pass. Offload City again. The Brumbies, can they do it? Do the Hurricanes hang on? They do. They hang on by a whisker. Great defence. They are just a metre short. Nicholls! Oh, that was tight. He's turned it over and he busts through one, goes through a second, just dragged down there, Nicholls. He's pulled up 10 metres. The Hurricanes, they recycle it back and Corey Jane hammers this downfield up to halfway. The Brumbies, now they've lost 40 metres and they've got a long way to come back now. 11 minutes to get back in this game. They need to score within the next 30 seconds. Oh, it's been lost again. And the Hurricanes hammer it downfield. Oh, they're split fullback and wing once again.
Advantage.
Oh, and they've knocked it on as well. The ball goes to Nicholls. Oh, he offloads in the tackle. And the Brumbies get it back. Well, if there's any time to take a risk, it was there. Big tackle from Harry Ross.
Crouch.
And how quickly this game has gone from 10 metres out of the Hurricanes line. Now it is just 10 metres out from the Brumbies line. Nicholls holding dead here. Who's going to win the scrum? It does come back to Perenara. He goes to Marshall, cuts one out, goes to Usso, back to Nicholls, pops it up, and that is an exquisite finish by the Hurricanes. That is something played out in the training grounds time after time. And Renton, I think that is Renton, has scored a great try straight from the practice arena. Perenara, beautifully to Marshall, away to Usso, inside ball, Nicholls true than the last defender, and Renton around the corner has scored the try. This is very well worked, and I'll have to be proud of how this has come off because these moves don't always work. But when they do, they look so good. Set plays like magic for the Hurricanes. So again, like we've seen for the last 2 weeks, a late flurry of points for the Canes will see them comfortably home in the game that really should have been tight. 2 points in it at half-time. The Brumbies have failed to add anything to that score, at the 40-minute mark. Ill discipline, giving away the penalties, and now poor defence as they get desperate. Edwards kicks off. Nicholls lets it go to one of the big boys. Oh, and another injury, this time Perenara. That is massive to lose the All Black scrum half. That will be huge. And they're bringing on Beauden Barrett. Interesting for the next match as well. 2 injuries here today. After a season that has seen very little change in this Hurricanes team. We now have lost Fafita and Perenara. The scrum is bulldozed there. Straight over the Brumbies pack they go. So Nicholls pops it wide, he bumps through one, but Shane had to work there. The ball has been knocked on, it's gone to the Brumbies. We have 2 minutes to play, and the Brumbies are looking desperate for another try. They let this go, it could be full time, possibly. No, the Brumbies will let the advantage play out, and they will take the knock on, and they'll take the scrum feed.
Crouch.
Bind. Just 1 minute to do something special here. Nicholls is out here with Corey Jane once again, but there's not much he can do on the short side. Brumbies feed. Edwards waits. There goes full time. Next change of possession. You'd imagine this will be going straight to touch. They look wide. The Hurricanes defence is very, very flat. Oh, Nicholls! What a play! What a play from Nicholls! He has turned this game on its head. A line break from the Brumbies, and Nicholls picks the man up, dumps him on the ground, releases the tackler, and gets the penalty. That is one hell of a finish from the Hurricanes. This crowd here are silenced by the finish. It could have been a try. And it should have been a try as well. It should not have been a turnover. But that is what Nicholls can do to you. Claiming their penalty. What a finish to this game. But overall, you've got to say it was a tight 38 minutes. But right at the end, it was all Hurricanes for the second half. 2 tries for the Brumbies. And they go to Boffelli and Taliuli. They get 1 apiece. Edwards converted 1. 4 tries for the Hurricanes. Coles and Renton with the 3rd and 4th. But it was Nathan Nicholls who was the only man to contribute in the first half of 2 tries. Nicholls also 4 conversions and 2 penalty goals. Full-time stats see possession dead even. 50-50 between the 2 sides. Territory 60-40 though. The Brumbies still had the better of that. And it was the kicking game of the Hurricanes that saved them on many occasions. The penalties coming from just silly mistakes from the Brumbies. High tackles. Nicholls probably would have scored if Pocock didn't go high. So you'd say they probably gained 4 points of difference there. But overall, the Brumbies just not good throughout the full 80 minutes. And after that killer blow in the second half to start off, it was all one-way traffic as the Hurricanes record a 34-12 victory here at GIO Stadium as well, which is no mean feat against these mid-table rockers from Australia. What did Nicholls achieve today? Well, 2 tries, 4 conversions, 3 line breaks, 5 tackles, 2 penalty goals, 1 a contest as well, which was extraordinary, and made 3 handling errors, just bad passes in the end by the English fullback. A good day at the office, and I expect to see plenty of green here following this match. Okay, so as expected, plenty of green here for Nathan Nicholls. Line breaks 3, we required 2. Kicking meters 107, we got 43, we required. 2 tries scored, 1 required as well. No handling errors, always a good start there, but we didn't manage the offload to get the clean sweep. Overall stats though, 97 rated. We get +3 on fitness, speed and acceleration. We get 0.8 on agility and breaking tackle, 1.7 on passing and offloading, 0.6 on kicking and goal kicking, 0.9 on catching, and 1.1 on the already maxed out mental ability. So overall, what did that match performance look like? A 7.97, not too bad. I would have thought we would have got at least an 8 for that one, but a few errors and just 2 tries, 305 running metres. That's a huge amount, but I guess not our best performance. The team did come into their own at the end. Nicholls didn't have to do much to secure that result. A lot of interest from the teams here. The Brumbies up 13 and everyone else below there up 4 from around the world. Other results going through there. We have a mail inbox message. Let's check that out first. Of course, the injury. So we've got Aviva out for 6 weeks and Perenara a fractured jaw for 12 weeks. Wow. That's a long time to be without those blokes. So let's see how the team has changed. So we're going to have Christian Lloyd come into the second row. He's replacing Fafita. And at scrum half, we've got TJ Va'a replacing Perenara. So amazingly, they haven't changed anything else here. I mean, we've got a lot of talent here. Teddy Black, Bowden Barrett. One of those guys playing. Jason Woodward, Lamape is there as well. Big injuries for these, so we won't see them return. Blake Thompson, he's not even on the bench anymore. Poor guy, he gets half a game and now he's gone. Tumak Allen, Lonnie Uhila, not even on the bench. Goods. Well, there's a lot of talent there. May need to see a few more injuries before those guys make their way onto the field. A look at Nathan Nicholls' stats here before we wrap today's episode up. A lot of the skills in the 90s here. Great to see some more at 100. Kicking is very close, 97. As is acceleration, 97. Fitness, 95. Speed, 94. And we also have passing on 92. So plenty of work still to go. 3 more overall ratings before we hit the big triple O of 100. Triple figures of 100, I should say. So overall interest from around the globe. We can see still 2 teams max. Falcons, Saracens, Wasps, Tigers, Fords, Crusaders, Ospreys, Waratahs and London Irish all round out the top page here. Plenty of other teams with the huge bars as well. Very full from around the team. A lot of French sides, English sides, all wanting a piece of Nathan Nicholls. But Montpellier and Racing 92 still down the bottom. They still don't care. But that is today's episode done and dusted once again. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. We continue on into round 12 of Super Rugby. We have a few injuries on the team now. We'll be looking to integrate these new guys and see how they will assist us and hopefully be a bit better. The injury at scrum half, though, a bit of a concern. VAR has big shoes to fill, but we'll see next episode how that goes. Until then, thanks for watching once again and take care.